Shu's mom immediately stood up. She walked around the table and grabbed my hand. Her hand was ice cold, and it was trembling. "Miss Yang, I'm begging you, please sign it. We're old, we can't go to jail," she cried out, then reached for my pant leg. I stepped back and helped her up. "If you act like this, we can't talk." Shu's father pulled his wife up. His own eyes were red too, but he forced himself not to cry. "Miss Yang, we really know we were wrong. We'll change. Please give us one more chance. If I weren't Yang Jianyie's daughter today," I looked at them. "If I weren't the heiress of Changshen Group, if I weren't a lawyer who knew the law, just an ordinary student, would you know you were wrong? Would you apologize?" They fell silent. Their silence was the answer, and we all knew that answer. "No," I said, "I'll sign the forgiveness letter." Their eyes lit up. "But not because you apologized," I went on. "It's because this follows legal procedure. The purpose of a forgiveness letter is to give the truly remorseful a chance. As for whether you're truly sorry, the judge will decide." I picked up the pen and signed my name on the forgiveness letter, not because I forgave them, but because the law needed this document to complete procedural justice. When Zhu Qiang saw my signature, he let out a long breath. His whole body collapsed into the chair, like all his strength had been drained. But his father suddenly spoke. There was a hint of pleading in his voice. Then, about my son's job, the conference room went quiet again. They really were delusional, Chen Jing said expressionlessly. There was no warmth in her voice. "The decision to terminate his contract is final. The company will issue an internal notice this afternoon." Shu's father was still struggling, but he already apologized and paid the money back. No, I cut him off. My voice was cold. Professional misconduct. Work-related crime. "That can't be fixed with an apology." I stood up and put the documents into my bag. "The agreement is signed. My lawyer will handle the legal process from here." I picked up my bag and was about to leave. Shu's mom suddenly rushed over. She spread her arms and blocked the door. "You can't leave!" Her expression changed again. It wasn't that crying face from earlier. It was a strange kind of excitement, like she'd just thought of some brilliant idea. "You signed the letter, so now we're family." "Family doesn't fire family." I frowned. "What family?" "You forgave us. That means you accept us as your in-laws." She spoke fast, like a machine gun. "My son may have been fired, but he's capable. He can find another job. You two can get married first. We'll pay for the wedding. We'll pay the bride price." It was beyond absurd. "What are you talking about?" Even her husband couldn't listen anymore. He stepped forward and pulled her sleeve. Shu's mom shook off his hand and explained anxiously, "I'm not talking nonsense. This marriage would be perfect. You won't fight for our son." "So I will." She turned to me. Her eyes lit up. "Miss Yang, look at my son. He's handsome and talented. He's perfect for you. All that stuff before was a misunderstanding. From now on, we're family. We'll fix your car. We'll pay your money back. Your dad's company will be yours someday anyway. When that happens, let my son help you run it." The more she talked, the more excited she got. She was practically dancing. "Oh, right, you two can get engaged first. We can do it today. I'll call the relatives over." She actually pulled out her phone. Her fingers kept tapping all over the screen. Su Qiang covered his face and let out a pained cry. "Mom, please stop making a scene." Chen Jing rolled her eyes and signaled the guards at the door. "Please escort them out, or I'll call the police." Zhu's mom still wouldn't give up. Her voice turned sharp. "Call the police for what? This is a family matter. A daughter-in-law arguing with her in-laws. The police won't care." I walked up to her and said word by word. Every word was like a nail, driven straight into her ears. "Ms. Zhang Xulan, what you just said counts as new harassment. If you continue, I'll add another lawsuit. I can also withdraw the forgiveness letter." When she heard the words "withdraw the forgiveness letter," she finally shut up in fear. Her shoulders slumped. She barely dared to breathe, like a hen being held by the neck. The guards escorted them out. We could still hear them arguing in the hallway. "Mom, were you insane just now?" Zhu Qiang's voice was choked up, but he wasn't crying for me. Shu's mom's shrill voice snapped, "Enough! Haven't we embarrassed ourselves enough?" Shu's father's voice was hoarse. The elevator doors closed, cutting off the noise. Chen Jing shook her head. "Some people will never truly repent even till death. So I signed the forgiveness letter to give the court a basis for lighter sentencing. But personally, I'll never forgive him. If he dares do it again," I paused. "The law will be waiting for him too." Later, they really were given suspended sentences. After police observation and follow-up checks, they finally quieted down for a while. But the two elders kept showing up at matchmaking corners, bragging about how amazing their son was. As for Zhu Qiang, he set up a small stall at the night market, selling handmade bracelets for 10 yuan each, bright and colorful. They actually looked pretty nice. I heard business was pretty good. He could sell dozens in a day. Looks like he had stocked up quite a bit before. In the week after everything ended, I received several messages one after another. "Miss Yang, I got my refund. 203 yuan. Thank you for being so brave back then. I'm learning self-defense now too." It was from a number I didn't recognize. Probably one of the people who had been scammed by Shui Qiang's parents before. I smiled and replied, "Keep going." When I passed by old Liu's noodle shop, a brand new anti-scam poster was on the door. The owner loudly warned every customer who walked in, "Beware of strangers using shared tables to scam you. Call the police immediately if something happens." He had learned his lesson too. When I got back to the law firm, the moment I pushed open the glass door, applause broke out. "Yang Xuan, you passed your internship." My mentor, Attorney Zhang, stood at the front, smiling so hard her eyes narrowed into lines. Attorney Zhang walked over and patted my shoulder. "We just got the notice. Starting next month, you'll officially be a practicing lawyer." Even louder applause filled the conference room. I smiled happily. Finally. Starting today, I could fight not only for myself, but also carry the sword of justice for others. Everything was moving in a better direction. When I walked out of the law firm, the sky was almost dark. Streetlights lit up one by one, bathing the whole street in warm light. I stood by the road and took a deep breath. The air smelled like osmanthus flowers, and smoke from a barbecue stand in the distance. This world isn't perfect. There are scammers and bad people, and countless traps. But there are lights too. There are steaming bowls of noodles. There are people willing to stand up and help you. And there is a career worth fighting for. I touched the brand new lawyer badge around my neck. The metal case was warmed by my body heat. Then I walked toward the parking lot. My steps felt light. Tomorrow, new cases would still be waiting for me.